not give you no break. Police now give you no break. Oh, soldier man, I give you no break. Not even your eyes, not give you no breaks. Hey, hey, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Star 41 North Avenue.
Okay, we're en route to a call where a mother's called in that her son is naked in a garage and she's possibly under the influence of some sort of narcotics right now. We're en route to help another area because they don't have enough units right now. Being naked, which the call is highly likely that he's under the influence of PCP or crank. Come on out, man. Put your hands up.
Put my hands up?
Put the knife down, man. Put the knife down. He's got a knife.
Put it down.
Put the knife down. Put the knife down. Now get down on your knees. Get down on your knees.
Get down on your knees.
Get down on your knees. Watch it. John, get down on your knees. He's got a crowbar right here, too. Get down on your knees.
Yeah, I'm fixing my grandma's car right there. Sorry about the mess here, guys.
John, why don't you step back here away from all that crap you're standing around?
Yes, sir.
Get your hands out of your pocket, John.
Yes, sir.
Get on your knees.
Put your hands behind your head.
Yes, sir.
You got him, Jeff?
Keep your hands apart.
Yes, sir. Put your fingers out. Okay, lean forward. Lean forward. Forward. Lean forward. Down your stomach.
All he's got to do is say that. Am I resisting arrest?
No.
You're doing just fine so far. Get on there. Okay. Go ahead and turn over.
331, code 4, 1 in custody.
All right. Now let's get now. Ready? Come on. Okay.
Is it more open over here?
You can get through there.
Sure.
Maybe you can tell me what's going on. Why are we here?
I don't know.
Well, your mom called because she said there's some kind of problem.
Yeah, she's been making a mess out of the place.
Oh, she was making a mess back there, not you?
No, I was over there doing laundry by my race car.
Not you?
Can I get a drink of water before I go?
No, not yet. You'll be all right.
Come on, let me have a drink of that water, dude. Come on.
Deputies tell you to drop a knife, and you're holding a knife, you gotta drop it, okay?
Yes, sir.
You're lucky we didn't shoot you. Okay?
But you're lucky.
I'm lucky?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, wouldn't you feel bad if you saw my blood all over my sign?
I would, and that's why I told you to drop it, because we didn't want you to get hurt.
What was going on tonight with your son?
Okay, he was in the garage naked. And Philip just opened the door to get a bicycle front. And that's when he saw John that way. And John says, don't tell anybody. He had a nervous breakdown probably about 4 or 5 years ago. He lost his business. And his dad got very ill. His wife left him. And he really went off the deep end, and that's when he went on to drugs.
Okay. Do you know if he used any drugs today at all?
Oh, of course. That's why he's...
Is he using the needle, or
yes,
is
of course.
Have you seen him do that in the past?
No, I don't tolerate that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't allow that in my house, and I don't even go around that stuff, okay? I don't want no part of it. All I know is that all of my spoons are gone out of my drawers, and I was mad about that.
Right. Have you been in there and checked any of that out in there?
I don't go in his garage because he's got mice in there and a snake that crawls around, and I'm deathly afraid of that.
This is your garage garage, though?
No, this is my mother's. This is my mother's property.
Your mother over here?
Yes.
Okay. You mind if we go and take a look in there?
In his place?
Yeah.
I don't care. Okay. I don't even know what's in there.
I can't believe he's been staying in this place.
He's definitely a collector of items. The grandma didn't know that he was out here using drugs or anything like that. The grandma was telling me he's been living here for about 8 months, off and on. She said she doesn't want him in the house at all because of what he's doing.
Is that a crack pipe right there?
I got an old spoon here that he's been using to fix his drugs, which is probably going to be crank.
Tonight, he's going to go to jail. He's under arrest for possession of stolen property for the license plate that comes back off the stolen vehicle, possession of hypodermic needles, and possession of drug paraphernalia. And so he's going to be going to Fresno County Jail.
Okay, that's fine. How long can you keep him? That sounds terrible. I'm sorry. But he has driven us crazy.
I don't know.
My car isn't safe. My house isn't safe. He has keys to all of these things.
He'll at least be in there till he comes down off of the drugs, you know. And while he's high, he doesn't need to be around the children.
No, he does not. No, he does not.
So, I mean,
that is our primary concern.
If it keeps up, you know, if he gets out of jail, you're gonna have your mom evict him out of here. So, you know, I know he's a family member.
But you feel guilty for calling the police on your child.
Well, you get the little ones to worry about. He's an adult now.
We did not warn him.
You know, he knows what he's doing to himself. So, okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much. You all have been real nice.
Between Forest Service and Ozzie, they did aerial surveillance about 2 months ago, and they located a fairly large grow up in the Verplank drainage, which is up on the South Fork of the Kings River. They're estimating right now between 2,000 and 4,000 plants, and judging from what they can tell, it looks like it's within, from bottom to top, about a 1,500-foot elevation change. Is pretty steep. It appears from the surveillance that Forest Service and Chris has done over the last couple weeks that they're coming into the lower garden first based on the paths and the food supply that's stuck down there. I guess there's quite a bit of bags of beans and rice down there. No signs of weapons or ammunition at that location, but of course we're going to believe if they're camped up there somewhere, you got to believe they're armed. We're starting out this early in the morning because our target location is about 2 hours outside of town. The initial insertion team, which we're going to be part of, is going to go in across the river, and we're going to try and get up into the first garden, which is going to be about a half-mile hike. Once all the gardens are clear, then we'll start at the bottom and we'll start processing for evidence, and then ultimately, last thing gets done is cut the plants. Sounds like the suspects have left the lower gardens and started moving up the hill. See, we got their little religious candle here to help protect them, along with their fertilizer. You can see where they're running the main irrigation line is this hose, and then it'll gradually go down to a smaller feeder, and then it goes into the small emitters that go to each plant. See, this whole area in here, everywhere the garden is was thick with underbrush and poison oak, just like it's stacked over to the side. So what they've done over the course of the time is they've come in here and basically cleared this whole area out just to make it for their garden. And then they've been pulling plants that are the male plants, and they throw them off to the side so that all they're left with is the female plants, which is the sinsemilla. You can see the difference in the quality in some of the plants. ones that are getting a little bit more fertilizer and more care. Here, this one's one of the better tops, or the buds that are starting to come out. And that's what these guys are wanting. That's the money and the cash in this crop. But there's millions of dollars of marijuana out here, just from what I can see, just what we've seen in this one garden. No doubt about it. Street values, you're well into the millions. Hey, Brent, watch when you reach down there, look first and make sure you're not grabbing old Mr. Rattler. They'll curl up in the cool wet. Hopefully we made enough noise that they're gone. To see at least one of the suspects come into the garden, but I think they had their own alarm system or detection system set up or whatnot, because it was quite clear that he turned and ran uphill again. By the time that we could react to that, he had gotten out of the perimeter that we had. So we didn't get any suspects in custody as yet, but they're working on the investigation, and we're pretty certain we can track one or two of them down. We've inserted 21 people into the garden. They've worked all day. There's 3 main gardens, one lower, middle, and the upper is what we referred to. Took approximately 1,200 plants out of the lower garden. I think there's another 600 plants out of the middle garden. All in all, I think great success.
Cowboy can find drugs that other deputies might not be able to. Cowboy has found drugs that have been buried into the ground. 1.5 foot, he's found drugs that have been hidden in cars. He's had a lot of finds in his career. And I'd like to bring him up to him, and let's give him a great big hand for being here today. And we've hidden some things in this room so that he can find them. You gotta be very quiet, very quiet.
Cowboy, show me the drugs. Show me the drugs. Wow, good boy. Good boy, Cowboy. Okay, why don't you come up to the front with us here? What? I don't remember giving this young lady any of our drugs here. Come on, Cowboy. Leave it. What Cowboy has told me is that there might be some drugs in this young lady's backpack. Okay, what Cowboy has found is marijuana inside this young lady's backpack. How did that get in there?
I do not know.
Okay, well...
Wait, now I remember. Last Friday I went to the movies and I left my bag next to a guy. I went up to go get a drink and I left my bag.
See, now this is what can happen. You can set your bag down any place in Fresno, and if somebody gets scared enough to where they've got drugs on them and want to hide them, they could put them in your backpack, and then you would get in trouble. See, what Cowboy's telling me, he's still smelling the drugs in there. This drug is so strong that he smells the odor in there even after I take it out. It's much like if you're eating popcorn, the popcorn's all gone, but you smell the popcorn. Look, see? Good boy, Cowboy. My partner and I, Cowboy, have been together for about 11 months, and we've done demonstrations at schools. We've done demonstrations for businesses. We've searched schools. We've done sober graduation. And actually, at sober graduation, we actually found some narcotics. So they were very happy about that.
32 subject check.
Okay, we're en route to assist one of our other units. They've got 2 people in custody for possession of methamphetamine, and they've got a vehicle, and I think there may be more narcotics in the vehicle. And they requested me and my partner, Cowboy, to assist in the search of the car, and that's where we're headed right now. King 57, 1097.
King 57, 10-4, command call from Fresno 2. Need a still Maple north of Tulare.
Vehicle stopped, no seatbelt. Put him over, pat him down for the plastic. I said, was this dope? Because yeah, it's dope. I said, anything else is in the car? He said, no. So I looked, I found the Camel cigarette pack stuff between the driver's seat and the console there. And
you got about an 8-ball there?
Yeah, man.
Okay. Do me a favor. Go ahead and take that and take it off the trunk, because if I don't, when I search the other side of the vehicle, he's going to hit on it. Kelly. Hup. Good boy. Here. Good boy. Here. Hup. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Check that Camel pack that's on the passenger side. That's a good boy. Yeah, the one on the floor. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. He hit on that.
He's got a joint in here.
A joint? Hey, dope, huh, buddy? Cowboy. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Load. Load. Good boy. Yeah, that's a good boy. Stay.
3 Tom 23.
3 Tom 23.
Stop.
Vehicle stop identified.
We're going to assist another unit here. They've got a vehicle stop. They're suspecting there's drugs inside this vehicle, and they called me and my partner Cowboy to come out here and search this vehicle and see if we can't find the drugs that they've hidden inside here. Hey guys, how you doing? Stay. Oh, that's okay. He's a nice dog. He's out here trying to find drugs. Good boy. Break.
I just need to cross-reference.
Here. Cowboy. Cowboy. Here. Find it. Hup. Good boy. Smelling something, buddy? Come on. Hup. He's starting to smell an odor underneath the passenger seat here. And looks like we might have something else underneath the passenger seat. Good boy. Good boy. Put you on the other side, see what you find. Friday, he's smelling something underneath a bench seat. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put him in on the other side first and make sure I clear that and tear that apart.
Okay. You want to go search the hood for me? Sure.
Residue. So anything you find out, if you want to take this side, you want me to take this side or what?
Yeah, I'll take this one.
Okay. Go ahead, I'll look underneath there and hopefully I won't get hit by a car. Where he was hitting was, like, see this pipe here?
Uh-huh.
Directly underneath this thing. He stuck his nose right on the hump. And I see plastic right here. We got some right here. Look, leave there for right now. We got some dope right here. Looks like that's what he was hitting on. Looks like meth also. Okay, Cowboy does another good job for us here. We found some methamphetamine in the car. Now for tonight, we got 2 arrests where Cowboy found the car. And what I'm going to do is give him a good job here, and we'll be on our way. That's a good boy. He's a good boy. Yeah, good boy. Good boy, Cowboy.
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint. 132 in Bush. Covers code 3. Thanks, 10. X 2514 can't transmit on tag 2. Okay, we'll still send a code 3.